at the Public Education Foundation, we are so excited about beginning a brand new school year, and we're most excited about welcoming all of our teachers back. And we'll be excited to see our teachers come to our 2019 Teacher Fair. Teachers, you should have received an email with an Eventbrite link so that you can register for the day and time you would like to attend the Teacher Fair. This year, we anticipate that we may see up to 500 teachers, but with the system that we're doing with the registration and our time slots, we know that when each group comes, that it'll be manageable and pleasant. We will also have vendors here sharing materials and information with our teachers. We'll have some giveaways, raffles, door prizes, but don't forget, sign up quickly if you haven't. One of our time slots is already sold out. So we want to make sure that you have your spot for our back to school Teacher Fair. If you are a brand new teacher or you're a Marion County Public School veteran but you've never shopped in Tools for Teaching before, I really encourage you to come. This is a great opportunity for you to stock up on free school supplies. Everything is absolutely free. And we know that starting the year off right with some fresh copy paper, pencils, dry erase markers, hand sanitizer, tissues, colored pencils and markers is a great way to get your classroom set up. There'll be that available and so much more. You may be able to find posters, bulletin board border, art supplies, decorative items, lots of things that will make your classroom a warm and welcoming learning environment. Check your emails, teachers, and don't forget to register for the Tools for Teaching Teacher Fair. It's an Eventbrite link, and once you register, you will receive an email from Eventbrite with your registration date and time. Looking forward to seeing you at our Teacher Fair. Let's make this the best year ever.
Mission Bus Brigade is a new initiative to collect school supplies for our homeless and our needy children. We go to the various Walmarts. This week, July 27th, 2019, we'll be at the Walmart at 2600 Southwest 19th Avenue Road, Ocala. We're talking about notebooks, pencils, paper, pens, calculators. We talk about getting backpacks, any type of school supplies that are needed for a child to be able to do their work in the schools. Our motto is that we're going to supply their success.
School grades are in, and district-wide, all but one Marion County school improved or at least maintained their grade. 21 schools improved their school grades, including 3 which jumped 2 complete letter grades to a C: Bellevue Santos, Pheasanton, and Reddick Collier Elementary Schools. Most importantly, Marion had no failing schools. This year, Marion schools earned 4 A grades, that's up from 3 last year, 15 B grades, up from 9, 30 C grades, that's a 4 school increase from last year, 2 D grades, down from 11, and 0 F grades. There were 3 last year. Marion jumped 26 points in total points earned for a B grade, just 6 shy of the A mark. Statewide, there are 24 A districts, 30 B districts, and 13 C districts. In the first meeting of principals and assistant principals since the release of school grades, the superintendent took the opportunity to address the 2 groups and provide a pat on the back for last year, but also a gentle push for next.
Happy Monday to you, and I just wanted to stop by, and I have to say, because I told you so, didn't I tell you? I kept telling you all year what a super job each of you were doing. Thank you so much. I know I say it all the time, but oh my gosh, thank you. Everybody, all of us, needed to be a little puffy and proud. We really did. We really did. But now it's time to come back, and it's time to reflect a little bit more. One of the greatest people in the world is named Jack Mayer. And so he has a way of grounding me. He's one of the best human beings I've ever met. And this is Jack's favorite song. And he reminds me of this constantly, that it's all good, it's all well and good to be all puffy and proud, but there comes a time to stop, reflect, and know that you're not done yet. You're not done yet, and there's so much more to do, and so many more kids that we have to reach, but we are on the right path. You are doing the right things, and I want you to take that pride and keep it, but I'd like you to focus it. I'd like you to focus it and to remember that it is time to reach those kids that we did not reach last time. Jack and I have root beer popsicles when there's something fabulous to celebrate. And so thanks to Mike Kelly, we tracked down enough root beer popsicles for each of you today.
These 21st Century Learning Centers offer a wide variety of options that help students in Marion County meet all the required state standards. These centers or components offer the teachers and students a more traditional type of classroom activities. As Mrs. Garofola's students learn Osmo, it betters their critical thinking, their math skills, team play, and much more.
This 21st Century class we are working with iPads and Osmo, and the students are practicing their phonics skills, their vocabulary skills, their math, there's one activity where they run a pizza business, and they get to actually make the pizza and then sell it to the customer. They get to give them change if they give them too much money, so they're practicing money skills. There's ones that are working with coding, and they're actually creating a video game with the coding skills. They're using the coding to make music. They're making different songs and tunes with the different coding, the different coding pieces that come with the Osmo. They're getting to use the iPads to create all of these different activities and practice these skills.
On the other side of the building, they are taking a well-known story and placing their own unique spin on it, as Mrs. Schrader explains.
So we started by we chose a fairy tale. We chose Three Little Pigs, a story that they know. And now they are making their puppets to put on a puppet performance of the Three Little Pigs. I mean, right? Maybe. Is the wolf real smart?
Sod.
Sod? Okay, so then what color is it? All right. So they're trying to learn how to use their voices and their bodies to show a story, and then the puppets help them work more on their voices, obviously, than their bodies. So some of them get more nervous about how do I act. That sometimes makes them afraid. So having the puppet helps take some of that fear away. Yeah, and they're learning to read with expression, which helps them when they're in their language arts classes too, to know how to not just read monotone, to really read, and think about the characters and how would one character speak versus a different character, and how can the way that you say the words help show different emotions and show what's happening.
While in Ms. Burlington's class, art is in a realistic state. That is to say that students are trying their hand at self-expression and color and other mediums.
Art's important for our history, so that way they understand past artists, where we get some of our stuff from today, how long ago it was. It's just an important part of history. So teaching them that and showing them the different types of art, and some artists that came up with their own ideas and incorporated their own, like Picasso with Cubism, and then they get to create that kind of art. The kids get to know that it's okay to have a new idea. It's okay to think of outside the box and find something different.
Competition and he won first place.
Oh, he won first place. I like that. That's pretty cool. Yes, our kids, you'll usually see them pair off, and they sometimes they'll do small groups, about 4, but they really like to choose their partner, and they bounce ideas off each other. Do you think this will look good? Do you think that'll look good? And they turn out amazing artwork. You got a lot right here. Why did you need more?
Because I can't read the book.
Oh, I gotcha.